You're live. All right. We are now live. All right.
Cool. Um,
Uh,
Hello,
Hello there. I will
I
make sure
guess.
to, whenever someone hops into chat, I will. I'll make sure to drop the link to the channel. There was something I was
No.
about to say. Uh,
Oh shit.
I'll just do the introductions. Hello there. We're doing a Lord of the Rings one shot. Uh, this time I'm not the one DMing. It's gonna
It's
be
me. Hi.
it's gonna be him, and expect higher
Waiting for the
quality.
admin work.
Shut up. Your games are great.
No, fuck you. I
First
will
of all,
continue to
first of all,
self-deprecate till the day I die.
first of all, I'm gonna do this on stream. Talking initiative.
All right, yeah, I'll drop it into one shot notes.
Got
Nice.
it.
What was that? Oh, okay. That's good. Okay. It is. So it is Rakan Firestorms Panda for talking initiative.
Let's
Um,
Got it.
go up the top again.
so
Let's just jump into
so
it. Oh,
before we begin, a little bit of context. This Lord of the Rings one shot is going to take place toward the end of the Second Age during the War of the Last Alliance between elves and men. This is the alliance. This is the war in which Sauron was first defeated when Isildur cut the Ring of Power from his hand, and basically refused to destroy the One Ring by throwing it into the fires of Mount Doom. Um, so this one shot is going to be based towards the end of that war, so towards the end of the Second Age and just before the beginning of the Third. But as for you players, you you begin the this one shot in the city of Minas Anor. For those of you who have seen the films, is known as Minas Tirith. Um, before it was before the name was changed back to Minas Anor in the Fourth Age. But the sort of you are currently already in um, the sort of audience chamber, the king's audience chamber. Well, not the main sort of hall audience chamber, because Minas Anor is not currently the capital of Gondor. That is Osgiliath, which actually fell to a plague sometime after the Second Age. Um, but for the purposes of the one shot, you begin in Minas Anor, and you are gathered in the main sort of audience chamber to meet. Yeah.
just want to add one thing. If y'all see me hop out to grab water more than usual, just want to let y'all know. There's a meme on my channel of people spamming the hydrate command, and I have to continue the meme. So forgive me, but the trend must go
Fair
on.
enough. Fair enough. Okay. Um,
What do you think I'm gonna be doing?
but anyway, so you are gathered in this sort of audience chamber. White marble pillars hold this
One second.
giant grand room aloft, and the flag of Gondor hangs from banners all around the room. There is a giant war table that that extends to cover the entirety of the middle of the chamber, and you see over it there are a group of individuals, elvish, dwarven, and of human descent, and the man at the front of the table, or at the sort of head of the table, looks up as you enter the room and just says, "Welcome. I'm glad you could all make it. I shall get right to introductions. I am Isildur, one of the two kings of Gondor. I am grateful for you for applying for this job, this mission. But I shall not hold back any details." And he gestures for you to join at the table, and he points to a large map of Middle Earth, and says, "Our sources have gathered that there is a camp just by the Ash Mountains that is home to battle plans, schematics of some description that talk of a weapon the Dark Lord Sauron plans to use in his fight against us. Now, should these plans be complete in time, they will almost certainly win the war. It is your job to infiltrate the camp, steal these plans, and escape by whatever means necessary, but preferably undetected." And he points to a small marker that is based on the map that has basically been pinned down by a dagger, and just says, "The camp in question, Camp Ered, is here, around 220 miles from us. There is an elven individual, who should be joining us soon, coming from Rivendell. But as for when he shall be arriving, I have yet to know." And as he says this, the door is sort of slit open, and an elf in green and brown. It's not who you think it is.
There's more than one person that I'm thinking of, my love.
It's not who you think it is. Trust me. But dressed in greens and browns with a longbow on his back, dark brown hair that cascades down to about his lower back, and a few other and what looks to be an elven short sword on his left side, and he makes his way up to Isildur and says, "Il sila erin lue govadad win." And
translation for the audience?
For the audience, he says, "A star shines on the hour of our meeting." This is in Sindarin. And Isildur says, "Lenathlov he," which means "you are welcome here." And the elven individual then says, "Mirvuin, petathank hi sui velin," which means "my beloved lord, may we speak now as friends." And Isildur nods and offers a place at the table. And as he makes his way around, he turns to you three and says, "Im Daeron Thorondir," which means "I am Daeron Thorondir." I am being Im. And Isildur gestures to Daeron and says, the individual I was speaking of, he has been sent by Elrond, the King of Elves in Rivendell, to assess our current situation and, should this mission be successful, report back before the elves decide whether or not to send any more aid than they already have to the war. I'm glad you could be here.
Listen.
You will be given 3 days to journey to Camp Pered. From there, you'll be given a few more, 2-3 days perhaps, to retrieve the plans and return. Should you do so in less time than is given, you will be compensated for your swiftness. But should this venture, this objective fail, this will not stop our resolve, as we will fight for as long as we must to protect Middle-earth from Sauron and his forces. But in case you do not return, I will make sure that people know of your names. What would you like to do?
If you allow me, I think I'll have a better idea for you. So, you see that camp area and that weapon they're building? I think I got the right thing. What if we build a bigger and better weapon? What do you say? I can build it, just give me the word.
In order to build the weapon, you need the schematics to follow along with.
No, I'm saying we built we create a better weapon. Not the same one, a better one. I believe that will suit us quite well.
How would we know if it's better or not without the schematics?
You got me. Nobody can make a better weapon than I can. I don't know what kind of Dark Lord bullshit, Dark Lord Gilthok they're working on, but I think I could make. I believe I could make something pretty good.
I shall reserve judgment. But for now, your objective remains the same. Retrieve these schematics, bring them back here, and then, if we are assured of your skills and your talents, you may use the schematics to build a weapon that may be of service to us. But for now, your objective remains clear.
Suit yourself. Suit yourself. I'm here to get the job done. I don't care how it is done. That's it for me.
Okay. Oof.
I heard that.
Yeah, ow, that hurt. Anyway,
Yeah,
go
that
on.
was a meaty one.
Looking over the map, seeing where the camp we're going to infiltrate is, and after noting that in basically common or English. What was that noise?
Okay.
I suppose time is of the essence, so we should go ahead and move on as soon as we can.
Isildur just looks at you and nods.
Or he's gonna be like, I'm here to do what needs to be done for the sake of the realm. And I'll do what has to be done.
I'm glad to hear of it. And as you sort of take in your surroundings, and you all sort of begin to properly focus on the people around you, would you like to describe your characters?
All right. So, my character is a short, stout dwarf with black hair and a great braided Viking beard.
Nice.
Wearing some leather armor, having with a big pouch to his side. That's as he moves, you can hear it rustling and moving. There's a lot of metallic things inside it, with a long sword sheathed at his side, and on the long sword you see engraved on the scabbard of the long sword you see engraved on it is the name Bjorn.
Nice.
In between, next to the dwarven individual, there is a human female. Long hair about mid-back, with the sides pulled back in a series of braids. Very much inspired by the people in, what's the name of the place? Rivendell? Yeah.
Rivendell.
Very much inspired by their culture. Dressed in studded leather armor. Actually, don't have any armor. Huh.
Okay.
Then very thick, solid black clothes, very much meant for darting into the shadows and blending in. Black hair and blue eyes, mid-tone blue.
Nice.
In terms of weaponry, you'll see a rapier and a short sword. But other than that, very much nondescript. If she were in a crowd, you wouldn't recognize her.
Cool.
Ori's a dwarf. He's, I'd say, middle-aged looking. He's on the taller side for a dwarf. He's around 5 foot tall. He has red hair and beard, but at the roots of his beard, you can see it's sort of starting to turn grayish.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have any armor. He's wearing pretty minimal clothing, and he has a great axe strapped to his back, along with some javelins and some hand axes at his waist.
Nice.
You know, your usual barbarian style.
Nice.
And that's pretty much it.
Cool. So as you all begin to sort of take in your environment, and Isildur begins to straighten and takes his hands off the table and just says, "Good luck to you all. May the Maya guide your path." And he then takes from a scroll case a smaller version of the map that's rolled out on the table, and hands it to first, because Daron took the seat or took a stand right next to him, so he hands it to Daron, who puts it in his basically puts it in his quiver along with a wide variety of arrows, and then Daron turns to you and says, I will be accompanying you on this venture. Now, you must understand that my duty here is to report back to my leader in Rivendell, and as well as my people. So, should the worst come to the worst and fighting begin, should you be detected, I will be unable to help. My DM is having a brain fart. My objectives are clear, and they do not involve sticking around to get into a fight. But should you need help remaining undetected and stealing the documents, I can assist.
Well, no offense, but I didn't expect much from a lanky-looking fella like you. But you know, I'm sure you'll still be able to help us. As should I do this?
Can you do what?
Okay. You know what? Who gives a fuck? It's a one shot. As I walk up behind him and like reach over to go slap him on the back because I'm a dwarf and I'm so fucking short. I'm basically like slapping his ass.
This guy's like 6 feet tall.
I'm like
So you're slapping the underside of his ass.
Yeah, basically.
Just slapping his thigh, like just below his ass.
Yeah.
Oh my
It just
I'm sure you'll be able to help somehow.
looks down at you, sighs, looks at Isildur, as if to say like, may I? And Isildur just slight smirk, takes an apple, tosses it into the air,
And
immediately, and the arrow
it.
pinned to the arrow. Not only does the arrow split the apple in half, but it also lands, and as it flies through the air, it pins one of the banners with the flag of Gondor. It pins it to the marble pillar.
No, but you know what? I thought I had you all figured out. Looks like you're better than you look. You're better than you look, Dayphone. That mispronunciation was intentional from me.
Just sighs.
Pankanos.
And then just, anyway, we have a job to do, and looks to the three of you and just turns and begins making his way out the door.
I'm not sure if my mic even picked up what I said, but Pankanos. For a translation for the audience, she basically called somebody an idiot.
That's fair.
But yeah, so you were also given a scroll case, a spare scroll case to put the schematics in when you find them. And you head out of the city. It's grand, sort of tiered structure, sparkling white, and sort of looming behind you as you. If this were a movie, the camera would be placed facing your characters as you're walking away from this giant structure, and it's sort of and it's sort of eclipsing you, I guess. And you begin to make your way to Camp Ered.
All right.
As you sort of study the map, you would notice that Camp Ered is at the end of where is it? There was a name for the road. I can't find the name for the road. It's very small writing. But there is a road that basically stops right around the northeastern side of the mountain range surrounding Mordor, which is called the Ered Lithwi, which is the Ash Mountains. So Camp Ered means Camp Ash. But there is a road that sort of skirts the mountains and also enters the Dagorlad, which is the battle plain. And at the camp is situated basically at the end of this road because it tapers out into nothing, basically. But is there anything you would like to do on the journey there? You have it's about 250 miles, and on foot you could get there within a couple of days.
Okay. As we're traveling, just by the way, as I start walking backwards, looking at you two. I don't think we've been formally introduced to each other. I'm Bjorn. Nice to meet you. Now, yes, go ahead.
My name is Lorelia.
Maria, nice to meet. It's nice to meet you. And you, my dwarven friend.
The name's Ori, and he goes to clasp your hand and, grab your upper arm and...
Yeah, does the same.
Hello, my brother.
Very hearty dwarven handshake.
Yeah, very powerful handshake, and say, if you don't mind, may I see your weapons? I'd like to inspect them for a bit, if you don't mind.
All of them?
Well,
I've got quite a few.
Well, which one would you like me? Well, I've got some. We've got some spare time. Why not spend that time doing some fun activities?
Okay. You take sort of
pairing weapon sizes.
He got his great axe. He's got his hand axes. He's got his javelins. He's got a dagger. He's got it all. He's like, this is the one I'm most proud of. And he's showing off his great axe. It's
yeah.
Jonathan. I don't know. Bessie or something. I don't know. I can't think of a name.
Well, this is quite a fine specimen. You mind if I hold it for a bit?
You can certainly try. I'm just messing with you. He hands it over.
I just pick it up and just start looking it over obsessively, like quite a sharp edge. Cut my finger on it to test the sharpness, and look it over.
Take 1 point of slashing damage.
All right, I'll take it. If you want, I could drop a bit of a magical enchantment on it.
That would be great. That'd be mighty fine of you.
Perfect. I know my way around a good weapon. Well, I'm not to brag or anything. I imagine I'd be able to make something better than this, but the guy who made it was definitely no slouch. This is quite a fine weapon. And what about you? What kind of weapon do you wield?
Just kind of gestures like this to the belt, and you'll see a couple of daggers that are just like regular run-of-the-mill daggers that you can just yeet, and a short sword on the right hip, rapier on the left hip.
Just. Mind if I take a look at that rapier? You don't usually find a lot of rapiers where I come from. Well, people tend to appreciate more of the big, bulky weapons. I'm an appreciator of the fine arts, and a rapier I would consider one of them.
Very well. And right hand grasps the hilt, draws it out, and she braces the blade portion along her arm, so it's like this. So that way, you're not risking injuring yourself when, going to grab it. And offers it handles first towards you.
Gonna pick it up and just again inspect it very obsessively, checking everything.
You would note that all of my weapons, yes, I am human, but all of my weaponry and clothing seem elven-made.
Good old elven make. Nothing beats dwarvish, but must say this sure does come close. This is pretty high quality shit. If you want, I could also drop an enchantment on yours as well.
Be my guest.
Perfect.
And when I say that, I say it in Dwarvish.
Looks like we all speak my mother tongue. Perfect. All right. Now, if you,
I speak Dwarvish. I speak our common language. I speak Sindarin. I also speak Orcish.
Bit of a language enthusiast, are you, huh? I'm more of an enthusiast of the crafts, as you can tell. But it'll take me a bit of a while to put the enchantments on these weapons, so I'll be applying them as we travel. Just give me a bit of time. As soon as he says that, just suddenly pulls from his backpack some weird looking equipment, and then you see that big smile, that giant smile on his face suddenly disappear for a very stoic and serious look, as if like completely hyper focused on the task at hand of enchanting these weapons.
Cool.
And basically, that's all I'm gonna be doing until we finish this day.
Cool. Okay. Leisure, what are you doing on this sort of journey, 3 or 2 day journey?
As we're traveling, I'm mostly keeping a lookout. If possible, scouting a little further ahead, like about 15 to 20 feet further ahead.
Okay.
Doing the usual scout ahead, stealthy, sneaky thing.
Yeah. Dayron's gonna help you out with that.
Got it. So, stealth with advantage?
Yeah.
Or perception with advantage?
Perception
Be right
with
back.
advantage. Okay.
That'll be a 33.
You nat 20'd.
Yes.
Nice. Is that on perception?
Yep.
Cool. you see everything.
At this point, my vision isn't even considered human; it's considered elvish.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like a Legolas. It's like I have his eyeballs.
What do elf eyes see?
Which is funny because I'm human.
Yeah.
So
That's
for
a
a little bit of context
that
behind
backstory you got there.
Actually, a little hint into backstory here. I grew up in Rivendell.
So you're Aragorn.
Pretty much. But instead of being a fighter, I'm a rogue.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you see everything. You see, like, as you travel, you see, like the fires of Mordor stretching up. You're basically traveling around the mountain, around the Ered Lithu, so or Lithwi. So around the Ash Mountains. So from behind the Ash Mountains, you can see the fires of Mordor, the sort of the dark clouds that perpetually cover the sky. You hear the hissing of fire, the clanking of metal. You hear various shouting and fighting coming from around Minas Ithil, which is the sister city of Minas Anor. There is a constant sea barrage of noise coming from there, almost as though it's constantly under siege from the forces of Mordor. But
so this is before
you
Minas
pick up
Ithil
on
became
all
Minas
of it.
Morgul.
Hmm?
This is before Minas Ithil became Minas Morgul.
Yes.
Okay.
In case you're wondering what happened on the roll, Rakan, I got a nat 20 and I have a plus 13, so it's a 33.
Holy
and
shit.
I see everything.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so Minas Ithil became Minas Morgul in the Third Age, when it was taken over by the Nazguls. Or by the Nazgul, and the Ring Wraiths. But yes, for now it is known as Minas Ithil. But as you sort of make your way up and around these mountains, and also for the most part, for the beginning of your journey, you mostly follow half of the first day of your journey, you follow the river down and along heading north, and then towards the start of the second day, you would round and start heading east, and the camp is about another day's journey as you're traveling. But as you basically approach the camp, you can see jagged, spiked guard towers, some of which are actually built into the mountains. There appears to be a part of the mountain that has been carved away and turned into a cave with stone stairs leading up and coming, and you can hear the sound, the calls of various voices coming from further up the mountain. But there is an iron gate that sort of extends around the camp, and coming from inside the camp, you can hear heavy slamming against metal, and you can hear "Get that beast down!" as you hear the sort of clanking of metal and other than all of this sort of background noise, I guess, the one thing that sort of stands out is that after you hear a voice calling, "Get that beast down," you hear even louder, like an incredibly loud roar coming from somewhere within the camp, and can't be certain as to what it is because the gate is too high for you to see. But you can, if you would like to, everyone like to make stealth checks.
Okay. That is 15.
Okay.
29.
God
Okay.
damn.
I also got a 15.
15. Okay.
Perks of being a rogue.
I mean, yeah, that's
Okay.
to be expected.
You so you all managed to find a small outcrop of a mountain to which you can take cover behind and hide. No one seems the lookouts don't seem to have spotted you, but from here you make a perception check
All right.
as you're sort of looking for potentially another way in.
I forgot to set up my metal dice. How could I?
Ooh.
What kind of sin have I
21.
commit? Ooh, okay, maybe the metal dice was a bad idea. That was a 4.
Oof.
I'm too focused on the weapons anyway. That's how that's how
You would
I'm
have
favoring
enchanted
it.
those by now.
No, I'm too focused on my weapons. I'm just focused on weapons in
okay.
general. That's
Got
how I'm
it.
flavoring it.
What do the enchantments do? Do they just grant a +1 bonus?
Yeah, so basically replace
Okay.
those weapons with a +1 weapon on your character sheet.
32 on my perception check.
Nice.
Got a 19.
Yeah. Panda?
Oh, it was a 21.
21. Cool. So, so Bjorn, you're just entranced by your own weapon, and then as soon as the roar echoes around, you just go. Your attention is pulled away from your weapon. You're like, "What the fuck was that?"
Fucking hell, broke my foot. Fucking hell, distract me from my glorious weapon, little bitch.
But the other two, as well as Dayron, the three of you see what looks to be a higher vantage point, a ledge, sort of further up the mountain that actually clears the gate, so you can see over the gate.
Well, now that we're here, how do y'all want to do this? I think a distraction might be a good idea.
I'm good at getting in, grabbing things, and heading out.
I mean,
So
yeah.
I'm probably going to be going in for the actual extraction.
I mean, yeah, but having that focus pulled away from you would still be pretty fucking helpful.
Agreed.
So here I want to ask, with my magical tinkering, I can make a tiny non-magical object emit a sound, or how loud can I make that sound?
Mm, I'd say, let's say anyone within a 30-foot radius would be, or no, not 30 foot. Anyone within, let's say, a 50-foot radius would probably be able to hear it and hear it.
And how big is the camp?
The camp is about, thinking about it, it's about
200?
200 feet.
Okay, perfect. I say,
And then it extends partway into the mountain. So all in all, it's about 300 feet. Because there's a lower part of that's been carved out of the mountain that appears to be a forge of some kind, and then an upper floor which appears to be the war room for the camp.
okay. I'm going to look around if there's any, like... so currently are we in, like... I imagine... can I find any, like, nicely shaped twigs or something?
Well, you're currently still on the ground.
Yeah, no. Can I just find any, like, on the ground, any nicely shaped twigs? Or something?
Yeah.
Alright.
There's a couple.
So, I'm just gonna, grab a big one and a smaller one, and then, like, attach them together, and then, using my carpenter's tools, gonna, like, attach them together, and then, put a bit of rope between to make a makeshift slingshot, and say, I'd be able to bring their attention away with bring their attention away. Where do you think they'd be hiding those schematics?
Intelligence checks.
Ooh, something I'm actually good at. That's a 23, baby.
Everyone's strengths.
That's a 23.
Nice.
Everyone or just Rakan?
Whoever wants to.
I'm not even gonna try. My intelligence is sad.
So
Okay.
that's
I
a
get a
23.
19.
18.
Okay, yeah.
I win.
You guys, Dayron got an 18. So you guys are able to surmise that they would probably be keeping the schematics somewhere safe within probably the main war room of the camp. So you would have to get through the camp, the outward facing part of the camp, up the wooden stairs. The stairs, by the way, lead into the mountain, and then one of the sets of stairs goes down, presumably towards the forge, and then the other goes up, presumably towards the main sort of war room. So you would need to get through the camp, up to the stairs, into the war room without being seen, and then find the schematics within the war room.
I say, as I, like, from my pouch, open it up, and, like, I don't know, I guess, I just pick up, like, two random hunks of metal, pieces of scrap metal, and say, I can make these emit a really loud fucking noise, making them think that maybe those monsters are coming in from inside. That will get us a distraction, so if you're quick enough, you'll be able to make it inside with the path all clear for you. Alright.
But first, we need to find a good vantage point to get this started.
Alright, do you happen to see a good vantage point? All I see is fucking rock.
Looks up at the ledge.
Oh, it's a nice looking
I
vantage.
can make it up there.
I can probably make it too.
Shouldn't
Not
be
a
If
challenge.
you guys want to try and climb it, that's going to be an athletics check.
Can I make it in
I was looking at
acrobatics?
acrobatics, but okay.
Athletics is for climbing. Acrobatics is more for balancing.
Ah,
Oh wait, right, I forgot. I have spells. I forgot that
Oh,
spells were a thing.
Yeah.
Question.
Ooh, I got a nat 20, so 29.
Cool. You're just like Spider-Man, Spider Dwarf, Spider Dwarf.
Could I say that I am very light and lean, like about 25 pounds?
Mm,
25?
I am a short dwarf. I'm like half the weight of a normal person, and there are people that'd be like around 60, 50 pounds, I'd imagine. Maybe.
thing is, the only others who would.
Never mind. I was considering
yeah.
casting catapult on myself to shoot myself up.
You wouldn't weigh 25 pounds or less.
All right, then if everybody else managed to make it up easily, I'm just gonna cast fly on myself. I'm a flying fucking dwarf.
You just start just up. And
As
as
fucking
Mary
Superman
Poppins, yo.
fly. Oh god, I'm gonna have to Photoshop an image of Superman to imagine that.
but yeah, the other two, you two, Daron struggles, but eventually he does manage to make his way up as well. But the other two, you manage to get up with ease. And now looking over as you all arrive up on top of the ledge is quite precarious. It's about 10 feet wide, and it's a very sheer drop. Like the base of the mountain, most of the base of the mountain sort of gradually slopes into a curve. It's just a straight drop.
Okay.
And it's about 60 feet off the top of the up from the ground, from like ground level.
What would have been
But
really...
looking over this giant iron gate, you can see the creature that you initially heard roaring from somewhere within the camp turns out to be what looks to be a young red dragon that is thrashing about in its cage. There is fire spewing out of the cage that it's being held in. There are chains that are dragging its claws down. There's a large iron collar with 3 chains around its neck, and it is thrashing around, breathing fire everywhere, trying to escape. But the iron appears to be magical in some description, because if it weren't, then the dragon's fire would have melted the iron by now. But you can see around the camp, you can see a whole host of orcs and goblins. The goblins appear. Some of the goblins are prodding the dragon with spears. The orcs appear to be doing most of the heavy lifting around the camp. There are a couple of there are about 4 sentries posted along the wall, and then there is overseeing, there is a balcony carved out, a very crudely cut balcony carved out of the stone. And leaning over the balcony is what appears to be an orcish, a very large, about 8 feet tall, dressed in full plate armor, like dark iron plate armor, with a great sword on his back. What looks to be the commander or the guy in charge of this camp, essentially, overlooking the sort of operations. You can see there's metal being transported around, and in the corner there is a large leather piece of leather-like material that appears to be covering.
Ah, fuck.
Or Discord crashed.
Are we good?
Yeah, Discord just decided to have a seizure for some fucking reason.
Okay.
I don't know. Sorry for everyone on the stream.
That's fine. Okay, but yeah, you can see this like large leather-like material, like covering what appears to be some kind of machine. Yeah, that is the sort of basic layout of the camp.
Okay, so first off, I'm gonna break concentration on my fly spell.
Got it.
Okay, and next I'm gonna say, alright, so, question, with the distraction, do you want to scare them or bring their attention?
Daron turns and just says, well, scaring them would probably attract unwanted guests out from the inside of the camp, therefore making our job more difficult.
Oh, that's a good point. But I do really want to see some scared little orcs. Unfortunate. I pick up the 2 pieces of scrap metal. I can make these make a loud ringing sound. I'm sure that'll bring some attention to it. And if you want, what was your character's name again? I'm really sorry. Elijah?
Lorelia.
Okay,
Lorelia.
Lorelia, okay.
Most people call her Lore.
Okay. Really similar to Lorelei from fucking Gen 1 Pokemon, but in the spelling, I pulled it up on, okay.
That may or may not be the point.
I say, alright, Borrelia, would you like me to, I can make you a little bit smaller if you want. I think being smaller would help you sneak in better. Your choice.
Just zoom, halfling size.
Yep. I just swipe my hand and then cast Enlarge Reduce on you. What?
I never said anything in response. Excuse you?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
That was DM commentary.
I said, what do you think? I think you'll be able to sneak in better if you're a bit smaller.
Smaller and be harder to see, or larger and be able to move faster?
I can make it bigger as well if you like. Not that slow.
Honestly, reserve those for when we need to get out.
Alright, well, if you want speed, I can make it faster as well. It's your choice.
Lighter steps would be nicer. Translation, faster.
Alright. I am going to, you know what? I'm not going to be using my 4th level spells for much. I do want to keep my 3rd levels. I'm going to upcast Haste on you. Doesn't do anything to upcast it, but I'm just going to upcast it for shits and giggles.
Okay. What does that do?
So, first off, your speed is doubled. You get a +2 bonus to AC. You have advantage to deck saves, and you get an additional action.
Nice.
Alright. Shall we
let's
commence
do
the operation?
If you guys want to just quickly make stealth checks to see if you can remain hidden while up on this this ledge.
Alright. Oh, that's an at 20! Okay. That's 22.
Nice.
Ooh, 11.
Ooh.
That sounded like an
Roll the 5.
excited
32
ooh. 30. Fuck me. Well,
plus
why did I...
13.
Huh? Oh,
32, okay.
oh, 17. I pulled out the Gollum voice there for a second. I don't know where that came from. Oh.
Okay.
Master.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So, sorry, can you repeat those? So we got 32,
22.
22,
And 11.
11. Okay. Okay. As you, so two of you manage to stay as low to the ground as possible. You're pressed down to the ground, and your heads are just slightly poking over the edge to get a look into the good look into the camp. Sorry, Panda. What was your character's name again?
Ori.
Ori, you you try to get down, and you almost like trip over a small like rock, and as you do that, as you're about to like slip back and fall, Dayron just goes to grab you and steady you, and then just gently like lowers you down as he himself gets closer to the floor, and you see one of the orcs coming from inside walks out and turns to this very large, very tall orc in this plate armor. This other orc is also wearing plate, but it doesn't look to be as
Fancy.
No, not fancy. Both sets of plate armor are made out of this dark iron, like dark twisted iron. But actually, you noticed the larger orc has a red gem or something in the center of his chest piece. This other orc does not. But the two of them turn their heads over toward the ledge, and you hear one of them call in, "Get more guards around the perimeter. Something's not right." And you see about 5 more guards make their way up. 2 of them climb up the ladders to join the sentries up on the wall, and then the other 3 make their way out of the main exit and they start scouting the nearby area.
What's it? Whoa.
What do you guys want to do?
I see. Well, that was a bit of a close one. Okay. Question. Using my makeshift slingshot, how far would I be able to shoot the pieces of scrap metal?
I would say it depends. Make a
Intelligence check?
no. Roll to hit and then roll to hit and then use your and then roll a strength check.
Okay, so metal one's gonna be my roll to hit, and the other one's gonna be my strength check. Okay, that's bad. My to hit is an 18. My strength check is 10.
10. You can fire it almost 30 feet. So 28 to 35 feet.
And where the war camp is, how far would you say it is?
That's about, from where you are currently, it's about 50 to 60 feet.
Okay. I'll say, alright, I'll go. Are you ready? Looking at Lorelia.
Malaysia?
Elijah? Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm with my makeshift slingshot. I'm going to put ready the piece of scrap metal on it. And yes.
Or I forgot to mention, are the rapier are the two weapons that you're
Yes,
enchanted,
they are
right?
+1 now. They have been enchanted.
Awesome.
Okay.
Just wanted to address that real quick.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to ready the piece of scrap. Actually, wait, I got a better idea. Ori, you got a strong grip on you. Do you think you'll be able to shoot this well?
I can probably get some distance on it.
All right. As I hand you one piece of the scrap metal and
Or how large is the piece of scrap metal?
it's like this big.
Okay.
It's not that big. Like barely 1 pound. Not even 1 pound, like half a pound, I imagine.
Okay. Well then, in that case, you wouldn't. In that case, you'd be able to throw it a lot further.
Okay.
You'd probably be able to throw it like 60 feet at least.
All right, then I guess I don't need to burn spell slots. I was planning on casting catapult on the second one. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how large the piece of scrap metal was.
No. So never mind. You've been a bit out of this for the session, but yeah, sorry. So, I'm like going to ready the two of them. Like one attached to the slingshot, the other one like inside my hand here. On 3, I'm gonna fire these. All right. And then 1, 2, 3. As I fire it, like as soon as I let go of it, I'm gonna use my magical tinkering to make it emit a very loud and annoying ringing noise. One shooting it like a bit behind the war camp, and then the other one like a bit more close to us. And the second, like I'm using 2 uses of my magical tinkering.
Behind the war camp.
Yeah. Not behind it, but like next, like away from it.
Okay.
Like, I imagine
So
the war
one of
camp's
them-
here, and then, like, this is the entrance to the war camp, like this, and then I'd be shooting it, like, about here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, that's the direction you would be approaching from.
Yeah.
So one of them you're shooting further away, the other you're shooting closer.
Yeah, so, basically to open up a path, open up a pathway.
Okay. So you see the sentries and a few of the others inside begin clutching their ears, and one of them wheels around to look at at their commander and says, "General, there appears to be some kind of annoying ringing sound that's coming from gestures to there and there." And then the general who appears to be in charge just goes, "Oh," just very heavily considering the options. Then, "Send the scouts out to investigate both areas. Come back if there's nothing there. If it's one of those lot, kill them. Bring me their heads." And the orcs and the goblins situated around the wall. So there are about 6 of them. Climb down and run out, and 3 of them go to investigate one. The other 3 investigate the other. So there are currently 3 that are right underneath you, in terms of right 60 feet below you under the ledge. And then the other 3 are about 60 to 70 feet away from the camp, the main entrance to the camp. The guards at the camp entrance are still on post, and there are a few at their posts. There are a few guards that are sort of guarding the inside of the main entrance as well. But you got rid of the scouts.
Okay.
You mind rolling a d6 for me?
All of us, or who?
Just you.
Okay. That's a 6.
6. They will be distracted for exactly 6 minutes.
All right.
as they investigate the areas around. So now comes the question of how do you want to get down, because there are 3 that are right below you.
Let me look at my spells again. I got a lot of good spells.
I'm gonna RKO there. I'm gonna watch out! Pile drive.
Fucking grab a day rod by the neck, just.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I'll really got a way to help you get there quicker, unfortunately. So, I think you're on your own with this one. I can bring down a rope for you. That's best I got.
Are you asking that to me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would the acrobatics come into play of, like, doing a stealthy landing?
That would be a stealth check to see if you can land quietly. Acrobatics would be more for landing and being able to catch yourself as you land. If you want to climb down the rope, that's another athletics check.
I'm gonna take my chances with stealth. That's my thing. I'm confused.
So the stealth check is to... The dexterity check is to... So are you just planning on... Are you planning on, like, climbing back down? And then...
My train of thought was maneuver quickly but quietly down and then dart across.
Oh, okay. Athletics and stealth. Depending on what you roll for the athletics, I may have you make the stealth check at disadvantage.
I got a nat 20.
On the athletics?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, you managed to get down easily. You climb back down to where you originally climbed up. And then
stealth.
Yeah. I'm not even going to bother rolling for these three. There's no way they're going to find you. Given your track record with rolls...
That'll be a 28.
Yeah, they're not finding you. So...
I'm like a little shadow.
Yeah. But as you...
I'm like two of us.
As you skirt past, you can see them sort of upturning boulders. You can see them prodding nearby sort of dead bushes with their spears. But is there... So... Yeah. And you... Where do you want to go, actually? Like...
I'm heading straight to the room.
Oh no, because you're currently on the outside of the camp. It would be another stealth check to get past the... If you wanted to get past the guards, because the iron fence is jagged and pointed, there's no way over the fence.
Got it.
So if you wanted to get through the main entrance, it would be a stealth check at disadvantage because it's not a very wide space and there are guards on both sides.
I'm taking my chances.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. I just realized something I could do. I realized a very fun thing I could do.
What'd you get?
Either way, that's a 33.
That's a nat 20, baby.
On both.
You
That's
and
why
you and your
I
rolling
said-
with those... I trust you because I know you're not the kind of player who would fake their rolls. But damn!
That's why I said either way, it's a 33.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, you still have haste on you.
Yep.
Hmm.
So I'm looking at 60 feet.
So you wait for the perfect moment until all the sets of guards have their heads turned away from the main sort of entrance, and then you like shadow in through the main entrance, and you sort of at one point you one of the guards turns back just as you're making your way around him, and you basically pivot around him and move in and behind like a large stack of what appeared to be like crates of metal and wood, and they are none the wiser.
By the way, there's something I would like to ask. if you take 2 dash actions, would your speed be tripled or quadrupled?
Well, if you have an additional action, and if you can move the standard 30 feet, and then you take the dash action for that, as that action, but although you're a rogue, so you can take it as a bonus action.
Yeah, no, but like you can't like if you use your bonus action to dash and then your action to dash, would that
You can't for rogues you can or for the way I would rule it is that you can't substitute a bonus action for an action. Or sorry, you can't substitute an action for a bonus action.
No, but if you have like cunning action to use a dash.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So if something were to if an ability or something were to cost you a bonus action, you can't substitute your action for another one of those bonus actions.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, it doesn't
So
the cunning
case...
action say, like, you can, you can, so, like, it's an option, you can still dash as an action as a rogue.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you would be able to get 60 dashed, that's 90. Dash again, cunning action, that's 190.
That's
120. 120 doubled is 240 with haste.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
So
fucking feast.
you would be able to get pretty close to the stairs that lead up to the war room.
The increase equals your speed.
Doesn't it just double your speed?
When you do the dash, when you take the dash action, you gain extra movement for the current turn. The increase equals your speed after applying any modifiers.
Oh, okay. So then it would be like doubled, then doubled again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 240, because 60 times 2 is 120, then doubled again, that's 240.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so you'd be able to make it almost to about 10 feet away from the stairs leading up. From the main entrance, that's about 10 feet away from the stairs leading up. But
still taking care to not get noticed.
Yeah. Go ahead and make another stealth check.
$31.
31. Okay.
31.
Yeah. That's... Okay. The two individuals at the top on the sort of crudely cut stone balcony don't appear to have noticed you making your way down. The dragon, it stops thrashing. Looks like around. And it has just enough room in its cage to like turn, like, and it looks around and just about sees you creeping through the shadows, but it doesn't do anything.
I mean, do you blame it?
Anxiety.
The goblins that were poking it originally, they look around, but they don't see you either. But if you were to try and make your way up the stairs, there is a heavy set iron door that is in the way of that is at the top of these like stone carved stairs.
Got it. Is the door open or closed?
It's closed. The stairs, the balcony that they're on, that opens up to the war room. But the stairs are separate from the war room. So the door into the war room is actually separate. There's about a 15-foot gap between them.
Ah.
So between the balcony and the stairs, there is about a 15-foot gap.
Got it.
And then below that, it's just rocks, just jagged rocks.
So, one train of thought is, I would have to make the stealth at a disadvantage to do it. But one thought is grappling hook of sort up onto the railing.
Do you have a grappling hook?
No.
Then you wouldn't be able to use a grappling hook.
You can't magically manifest a grappling hook.
I don't know where to go from here, because I'm not usually the super sneaky, stealthy one.
You can pick the lock.
Thieves' tools. I'm proficient with them. Sleight of hand? Or dexterity check?
Sleight of hand to do it without being noticed. Dexterity check to actually pick the lock with your thieves' tools.
Not sleep.
21 on sleight of hand?
21. There is definitely some resistance, and at one point you really have to grit your teeth and concentrate, and at one point you fear the lockpick may snap. But as you sort of push the pick ever so slightly further into the lock, and as soon as you feel that resistance, you change your angle just slightly, and then
dexterity with the dexterity check?
Oh, was that your sleight of hand check?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you okay, yeah. I thought that was your dex.
No.
Sorry.
And with that dex, I get advantage on it thanks to haste.
Yeah.
So. Shit.
Plus your proficiency bonus, because you're proficient with thieves' tools.
I died, randomly.
Yeah.
I must say, I love the big spell list that wizards have. It's very nice.
So dexterity check plus your proficiency bonus with advantage because of haste.
Where is the damn D20?
If you can't find it, just come up and roll another one.
That'll be a brain computing. 26.
26 for as before. Yeah, you feel some resistance, but as you start to feel that resistance, you change your angle slightly, and the the tumblers in the lock just and begin to give way, and you manage to unlock the door.
So annoying. Oh well. Open the door and slip in.
Okay. Stealth check to get in and unobserved. As you make your way in, there are a few more sort of higher ranking looking orcish individuals around in this war room. There is a large table with a map of the of Middle Earth, with various weapons thrown about on it, and the two that were previously looking over the balcony turn and begin making their way back inside.
32 on
32. Okay. No one seems to notice you. Like a shadow, you sort of move between the shadows of the pillars, these giant stone-cut pillars that hold up the weight of the rest of the mountain, and you can see a large wrought iron desk, or what appears to be a large wrought iron desk that the general of the camp takes a seat at, and he reaches up to his armor and pulls out a necklace with the symbol with a spiked mace, basically, on the face of the necklace, and he clutches it to his chest and closes his eyes and okay.
Concern.
Right. You he opens his the necklace with the mace symbol on it begins to glow from underneath his hand where his hand is covering it, and he lets go of the hand, and his eyes open, and looking around, he looks around and then just says, "The master thinks that something's wrong." Reaches into a bottom compartment of the desk. It's basically another, there are two set parts to the desk. There's the top part, and then there's a shelf basically on the bottom part of the desk. Reaches under, pulls out a scroll case, hands it off to to a small goblinoid, a goblin figure, and says, "Make sure these are secure. If they go missing, if anyone takes them, it'll be your head at Sauron's front door." And the goblin just takes it and goes, "Yes, of course," and just begins scampering away. And he begins scampering just away and out the door.
Out the door that I came in.
Yes, you are currently not by the door. You are hidden currently like further in the war room, but he is making his way out of the door. And then the figure, um, the orc stands up, draws his great sword from off his back, and says, "Everyone, high alert." That is where we're going to take a break.
All right. For the break.
Come back in.
For the break, do you want me to cut off the audio from the stream?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to be hopping out of the call for the break, 20 minutes, because my iPad needs to charge. It's not like on really low percent or anything like that, but I will be hopping out of the break, the call VC for the
bring back my...
just finished my snacks before dinner, so...
Perfect. Alright, bringing back the audio. I think everything should be good now.
Cool. Yeah. Those of you watching, I don't know who's watching because I can't get Twitch up without, turning off my camera.
Yeah.
But welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody. We're done with our break.
If you guys are ready, we'll just jump straight back into it.
Let's just jump into
Let's go.
So, sorry, you're gonna have to remind me of character names because I can't view your character sheets without turning off my camera.
Yeah, Bjorn, Lorelia, Ori.
So, Olia. So, you are currently in this large war room with
Surrounded by danger.
surrounded by danger. There's about 5 other what look to be higher ranking agents of Sauron in his army. A couple of them you can see are actually human. A few of them, but the majority of them are orcs. There are a couple of goblin guards around as well. The guard he passed off the scroll case to has just booked it out of the door. But for the 2 of you that are still up on the ledge, you see this little... go ahead and make perception checks, both of you, actually.
Alright. Ooh, that 20!
Woo!
That one.
Okay.
Talk about a role reversal.
So you see, so Daron and Bjorn, you both see this tiny little goblin with a scroll case on its back, just not running, but just very quickly walking and looking around, and it purposefully dodges around the dragon in the cage. And you've seen, you've heard of, especially as dwarves, you guys have probably had encounters with dragons, or at least heard many tales from perhaps from your relatives or friends. But this is, even for a young red dragon, this is big, even for a young red dragon. But the goblin managed to skirt around and makes its way out of the main entrance. And then and it starts making its way. It actually turns to the east. It turns to the east and starts making its way around and along the Ered and the Ash Mountains, and it's heading east.
First off, can I roll an insight check to see what he's concerned about?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. That is a 24. I have a +5 to insight. That's a 19 on the dice.
You can see the way he's moving, he's trying not to draw attention to himself, but it's clear he has been given orders from on high, and he intends to enact those orders as soon as possible.
Second question. How far away would you say he is?
From where you are currently, 60... So the main gate is about 60 feet away from where you guys are currently. That's using Pythagoras theorem. It's just so it's
about
120 feet. No, sorry, no. because it's 120 feet.
I have
because it's just 60 plus 60.
I have a very dumb idea in mind. So, I can use one of my teleport spells to teleport in the middle of the air, right? It doesn't have to be on solid ground.
Yeah, doesn't have to be on solid ground.
I just look towards Ori and Dayron and say, I'm gonna go investigate that little fellow. As I'm going to cast Enlarge Reduce on myself to reduce and become smaller.
Okay. Well, smaller than you already are.
Yes. So, I'd say like my weight is about 120 pounds. Enlarge Reduce makes my weight an eighth. So my weight is about 15 pounds. I'm going to cast Misty Step to teleport in the middle of the air 30 feet away. And then while I'm in the middle of the air, I'm going to use one of my 3rd level spell slots to cast Catapult on myself to just freaking
I love it.
Just like
oh my god, I love it so much. Okay, what is it for catapult? It's
well, it's I shoot myself 90 feet and it does 5d8 damage if I'm casting it at 3rd level.
So you're firing yourself at the goblin?
Yes.
Roll to hit. If you miss, you are taking that damage as bludgeoning damage.
Yep. But you know, I'm a big fan of fun strategies. Oh wait, no, he needs to make a dexterity save.
Oh, dexterity save. Okay. Okay. What's the DC?
My DC is 17.
That one was cocked. Okay, wait, hang on. Oh, he just meets it. He rolled a 15. He has a +2 to his dexterity.
No!
Okay, wait.
Just meets it.
Alright. Can I thunderstep in front of him as soon as I'm about to hit the ground?
Make an acrobatics check to see if you can catch yourself. And if you can catch yourself, it's going to be at disadvantage because you are hurling through the air with the intent to hit him. And as soon as it oversteps, like, you realize, oh, I'm fucked.
Actually, wait, no, that's dumb. If I notice that he's about to miss, I'm just gonna cast Fly on myself.
Okay. How many spell slots have you used?
A lot, but I have a lot more. I'm keeping track of them, but I'm a wizard.
I know.
I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard, Rakan.
I'm a fucking wizard.
Okay,
So
so
yeah,
you cast
like-
Fly on yourself?
Yeah, like when I notice that, like, oh shit, I'm gonna miss. I'm just like gonna cast Fly on myself, and then like just like readjust my trajectory so that like I land right in front of him.
Okay. In that case, as he sees your shadow approaching, turns around and just scurries out of the way just as you're about to hit him, and then boom, you're like now hovering like about 10 feet off the ground right in front of him, and he is going to reach around his belt. He's like wearing like a small leather strap as a belt, and he has like his weapons and stuff on the belt, and he's got like plated leg armor, and then like a shoulder shoulder piece, a piece of shoulder armor, and and then underneath he's just wearing like a little little like cloth shirt, and he turns around, grabs a horn, and just
Shit.
I would like you all to roll initiative.
Fuck. Okay, that didn't go as
Everyone?
planned.
Everyone.
Shit.
Shit, okay. That didn't go according to plan, everybody. I'm sorry.
And for the first time, I have a really shitty initiative.
Finally, you will rue the
19.
day. I'm kidding.
That's a 12.
Okay. Well, okay, let's go. 20 to 25. Nope. 15 to 20.
What?
10 to 15.
I'm confused.
12.
12. Okay. Okay, they roll really shit on initiative.
Okay.
So, Bjorn. Okay. 5 to 10.
Ding ding.
What did you get?
6.
Okay.
You not want. Damn.
What's your dexterity modifier?
+5.
Yeah, you're going first. You're going before him. So it's again, what? Sorry, what was your character name? How do you spell it?
Bjorn?
Lorelia.
Oh.
Lorelia.
Lorelia. Okay, Lorelia, and then it's oh Jesus, these guys roll really bad. And then
And while you're sorting that out, for a little bit of showing off them,
okay, okay, 1 to 5.
Panda, what did you roll?
Panda, did you roll your
Panda,
initiative?
what was your initiative?
What? Oh, mine was a 19. I was confused by what you're doing.
Okay,
Sorry.
you're going first.
Sorry, I didn't know what you're doing. You're like 1 to 5 to the 15. I was like, what is happening?
I'm doing the Mercer thing of like 20 to 25 for initiative, 15 to 20, that kind of thing.
Do 15 to 20 again.
Well, okay, you got 19. So okay. Then everyone, and then it just goes everybody else. So it's
So, literally everyone in the camp is pissed.
I'll just put yeah.
I'm the
And
one
then-
with the most dangerous people.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you are. Okay. Okay. Orm, was it? Is that your
Bjorn.
Ori.
Oh, Ori. There's Ori,
Ori.
there's
Ori.
Bjorn, Lorelia.
Ori?
Bjorn would have been way better. I love
Bjorn,
it.
you're on deck.
Alright.
Alright. You said okay, so I'm still on the on the balcony, the cliff thing. There's those 3 scouts below me, and then there's the little goblin 120 feet away.
Yeah. And there's about
Okay.
the ledge is about 10 feet wide. 10 foot wide.
So I'm 60 feet above the 3.
Yes.
Okay. Would it be okay to go down the rope? Would it be an action?
Yes.
Okay. 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 I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to use my action to go down the rope, and then I will use my bonus action to rage and get the attention of the 3 scouts right in front of me.
Indeed.
Let's
And
go.
then yeah, that's all I can really do.
Cool.
And yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
yeah.
The 3 scouts scouts turn, and just as you rage, they like back away, and then they like get their weapons ready.
Apparently, I got the memo of the alarm late.
But okay.
Alright.
Bjorn, what are you doing?
Kels, I just want to ask, what do you remember from the Forever DM series?
Quite a lot. I binge watch it regularly.
I fly up into the air, and I just scream. I don't say this, but I'm just gonna say this to you all. Enemy AC 130 above. I am going to cast Fireball at one edge of the war camp, and then Quicken Spell cast another Fireball, a 4th level Fireball.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage for both fireballs.
I don't have enough. Let me go grab some more dice.
I'm gonna make dexterity checks for some of these guys.
Let me just. Sorry, it's Fireball. It uses a lot of fucking dice.
What level are you casting it at?
One is 4th level, one is 3rd level.
Okay, cool. So one does 9d8, the other does 8d8. Right?
D6.
Oh, d6. 8d6, and then 8d6 and 9d6.
Yes.
Okay.
So for the 4th level one, that is going to. Okay.
DC for the save is 17, right?
Yes.
They all fail.
Oh no.
They're taking full damage. From...
God.
22. Oh no. Sauron's gonna be pissed.
So the 3rd level one is 29 damage.
For the level 4?
For the level 4, let me roll that real quick.
Where are you firing the level 4?
I'm firing the level 4. So the 3rd level one, I'm casting it like nearby where Ori is, to like take out the scouts, take out near the scouts near him, not like just out of range from him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and and the other one I'm casting near the main war camp, the 4th level one, to take out some of the dudes there.
Like where in the main war camp? Like
no, like I mean the main base, where
the war room.
Yeah.
So you're casting it on the balcony of the war room?
No. I'm casting it like next to it, where most of the enemies are focused next to it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like make it easier for Lore to get out.
Okay.
Let me roll that damage. Okay. Okay, that's a good ass roll.
So the level 4 one is aimed at the scouts near Ori?
No, the level 3 one is at the scouts near Ori. The level 4 one.
Okay, cool. The level 4 one was 29 points of damage.
23.
That's... Oh, okay. That's not as bad as I thought it was.
34. 38.
41.
41. Okay, I rolled insanely well on the 4th level fireball. 6665654. That's 45 damage.
Hell yeah. Let me just finish doing the maths on this. Oh, okay, not bad at all. They've still got some fight left in them. The other, like you catch the warlord and the guy who was speaking to him. You catch both. You get to catch both of them. They but they're still looking very good. Same, however, cannot be said for two of the other sort of higher ups of the camp who are eviscerated
Fucking hell.
by the fireball. Then the three scouts that are they're looking hurt, but they're still standing. They're looking very hurt.
Okay. I will say that those were my last 3rd and 4th level spell slots. All I got is a 5th level, and I've already got a plan for that one.
Yeah.
Alright, do you have any idea for how my entire life, ever since I've started D&D, I've wanted to say, I cast Fireball?
Wait. Oh no, actually, I misspoke. I miscalculated. The three scouts are because that was the 3rd level fireball, and you roll like really high damage on that. They're gone.
Oh, okay. So I just wiped out half the field.
Almost, yeah.
Alright. That's both my action and my bonus action. I got nothing left.
Okay, Lorelia, you're up.
I'm GTFOing.
Okay.
You don't have haste on you anymore, unfortunately. I used that to fly.
Yeah, so the concentration on that broke.
So I'm gonna move out, like get out 60 feet, and then bonus action hide.
Okay. Make a stealth check to hide.
$30.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Just gone. You're just gone.
All right.
So.
Question: how many enemies are left?
Are you out the door? Are you out the door?
Yes, I moved out 60 feet.
Okay. Cool.
And the door is still wide open.
You just managed to get to the bottom of the stairs.
And hide.
But okay, that's your turn.
Yep. I'm not taking any aggressive actions. I'm just moving and hiding.
It is the general's turn. The sort of guy in the like twisted iron plate armor. He's going to. He's going to make his way over the. Yeah, he's going to make his way over to the stairs. He's going to make his way down the stairs. He doesn't see you, but he does make his way down the stairs. But he's going to use his action to dash, so he makes it all the way down, or nearly all the way down. But he does still, but he can't take any other actions or anything. That's going to be his turn. Next one, okay.
Yeah.
The other orc that he was talking to on the balcony, is going to. He's just going to follow after his boss. He's going to make his way down to the bottom of the stairs with his boss as well. The dragon is going to make a strength check to see if it can break free of the of its cage.
Unsure if dragon is on our side or their side.
It's weird. Okay.
Probably a third party. I don't think it's on anyone's side. I think that dragon's on its own side.
Okay. You watch as the dragon, one of its wings breaks the metal of the cage, and then another one breaks the other side, and it tears the cage in half. and lets out a mighty roar as it is freed from its bonds. As it tears the cage open, the chains on its neck, from the force of it ripping the cage open, the chains are actually snapped by the force of it pushing the rest of the cage away. And the dragon is now free, but that's its action. It's going to use its movement, which is, it's going to fly 80 feet up into the air. Actually, no, it's going to fly up 30 feet into the air, and that's all it can do. But that is going to be its turn. Those guys are down. Yeah. Okay. So another orc who appears to be lower in rank than the other two, but still, like, you think he might be a chief, maybe, or a captain. But he's going to pull out a great axe, rage as a bonus action, and then gonna book it towards where he heard the horn coming from. That's okay. Yeah, he's gonna use his action to dash and get about 60 feet. So he is about one more turn away from getting to where you are, Bjorn.
I am in the air. I am up in the air.
Yeah, but I mean, like, general location.
Okay.
But that is going to end his turn. Daron is just going to... he takes out a necklace from under his... or what looks to be a necklace from under his leather armor, holds it and just... no, he wouldn't be in range of... Actually, no, he would. So, Ori, you hear in your head, "Forgive me, my friend, but I must inform Elrond of this mission's
compromise."
Yeah, but I must inform Elrond that this mission is compromised and teleports. That's going to be his turn. It is back up to Ori. Bjorn is on deck.
I'm going to close the distance to the closest scout.
They're dead.
I'm going to...
They're all dead.
Oh, they're all dead? Nice.
All killed them all.
Okay.
I mean,
How far
I imagine
did
the
you say
general
the-
that's heading towards my direction, I imagine you'd be pretty close to him.
Yeah,
How close-
you're
how
about
far
30,
would you
you're about 40 feet.
40 feet?
Yeah.
My speed is 35. Sad. Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to...
You could get
Yeah.
you could get within that. I mean, remember, melee distance is 5 feet.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna move up to him, run at him, running in hot with my great axe, and I am going to attack him with my great axe, but I'm going to reckless attack.
Hell
So I have
yeah.
advantage on my 2 attacks.
Nice.
One is a nat 20 and one is a 22.
Okay. Both hit. Go ahead and so for the nat 20 on a melee attack, you max out the first dice and then roll again.
And because I have brutal crit, I roll another damage
Yeah.
die.
Yeah. And then
Cool.
you add any modifiers afterwards.
All right, I'm gonna do the crit. I'm gonna do the normal hit first because I want to do the crit second because that's. I don't know.
Since it's all going to be the same amount of damage, it's all the same type of damage. So just roll it all and then give me the total.
Okay.
Don't forget to add your rage damage.
Oh yeah, +3.
which is added for each attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a +6 that you can add at the end.
So I had that at the end.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Okay,
it isn't affected by bonuses aren't affected by the crit.
Okay, that makes sense. So first one is 11 plus 12,
Nice.
because that one's the max out one. So 23 plus 6, 29. I roll one more time. 11, 37,
30.
and then last one,
Mm-hmm.
9. So
46.
46 plus the 6,
52.
52. So 52 damage.
Damn.
52. Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
Pretty proud of that one. I love barbarians so much.
Barbarians are
Yeah,
fun.
he's looking hurt, but definitely still capable of fighting. Definitely still quite healthy. But he has taken. You sink your axe into his shoulder, and he takes the hit. Actually, he's raging. That's halved. So.
No, the weapon is magical.
What?
The weapon is magical.
Oh yeah. Shit. Okay. So it's not. Never mind. Ignore me. So he takes the full brunt of the damage.
I am
as
a god.
as the blade sinks into his shoulder, and as he grits his teeth and just spits blood in your face, like as you're like sinking the axe, and he just takes blood from his mouth and just spits it in your face. But is that your turn?
I'm gonna say, give me your best shot, and then that's gonna be it.
Nice. Okay.
I talked like Grog automatically there.
Okay.
Okay. Bjorn, what you doing?
Okay, so first I'm gonna use my bonus action to go into my blade song. Also, I just want to say I don't imagine Bjorn being graceful at all, so I just imagine the blade song being something like that.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh god, I'm imagining that to the theme of Bone Trousel, fucking Papyrus's theme.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Alright, that's enough of that.
Okay, what are you doing?
And then I am going to. Well, I feel like we got to take care of the goblin first. So I'm going to like fly down to the goblin and go for a booming blade on him.
Hell yeah.
By the way, this is part of my attack action. Booming blade is part of my attack action right here.
Yeah.
Because of extra attack. Blade.
Yes.
Blade singers. Fucking hell. Okay, that is going to be an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Alright, let me roll the damage for that. Just wait until I get Spirit Shroud in on this. So, regular damage plus an extra d8.
Mm-hmm.
So, that is going to be 1d8 plus so that's 1 second, math is failing me. 16 damage. And if he tries to move, he takes 2d8.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's looking very hurt. Looking pretty damn hurt.
Can I use the rest of my movement to get to anyone else? Or
Sorry.
You're good.
No. No, you wouldn't be able to.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to just like get closer to one of the high-ranking generals.
Okay. The captain that Ori is fighting, who's still standing, is about 30 feet away, so you can get an extra. You get plus
I have
So
60 feet of movement when I'm flying.
oh, you can easily get to him then.
Okay.
Like he's like 35, 40 feet away. So
Yeah.
with your 10 movement, 10 to get down, yeah, and attack, and then 50 to get to him. Yeah, you can easily get to him
So
with 5 feet to spare.
I just imagine like I just fly down, cut the goblin across the stomach, and then like swerve around back to the general and
That's an
cut him.
opportunity attack.
Yeah, from the goblin.
He's not not gonna move, but he is gonna take the opportunity attack. That is a 16.
16 misses thanks to Blade Song.
Nice. Okay. So as you fly away, he goes to swipe at your leg and just stumbles and falls, and the blade comes short of your leg.
Yeah.
Okay, Lorelia, you're up.
I haven't swung against the general. I still have my other attack.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, that's a 25 to hit.
That definitely hits. Yeah.
Yeah, having a +9 to hit is real nice. You gotta tell you.
I was gonna ask if that has flanking, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it does actually. So if you want to roll with advantage to see if you get a crit, like if you want to roll again, go for it.
Sure. Okay, not a crit, but I did roll the damage. That's wait, math. 13 damage.
13. Okay. Okay. Nice.
And I'll be right back.
He's still standing, but he's looking hurt again. He's considerably more hurt than he was, but he is still standing.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Lorelia, your turn. What are you doing?
Again, if I can take the opportunity to not get hit, I will. I'm gonna continue moving, hiding, just continuing that trend out.
Okay.
It's
So
clear
and you're
that the
taking
mission has been compromised. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm GTFIing.
the thing is that goblin is just dead over like. So if you manage to get out, you could grab the scroll case.
I don't know that yet. Hence why I'm booking it.
True.
Just
So
to
is that?
get
Are you using your dash?
Yeah. Action to dash. Bonus action hide.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, make actually I'll just carry over the stealth check from before. You're hidden. They don't see you. But yeah. You're just booking it towards the entrance. You can just about make it to the entrance. No, actually no. No, you're about halfway through the camp. Okay, it is the warlord's turn. He's going to use his entire action to move 60 feet, as is the other guy, the guy with him. They are going to use their full action to move 60 feet, and that's going to be their turn. They don't see you, but that's going to be their turn. The dragon, he's going to do it. Dragon's going to unleash his fire breath on the camp.
Oh God.
That is a dexterity save. Okay.
For how many people?
This will catch the two guys in charge.
Oh, okay.
It won't catch the other two. or the captain that's moving out, but it will catch everyone else. So that's those two that are in charge. Ooh, they both their saves.
Us two?
Oh shit, that's a lot of d6. I might. That is a lot of d6. Okay, give me a moment here.
Take your time.
That's so many d6.
Let me guess, 12?
No more.
Holy shit. They are so dead.
They're screwed. They're so fucked.
You know, the more I use this build, the more I'm loving it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do I need to roll a dexterity check?
No. Oh wait, yes. You're still in the camp, and you're about pace with the two guys in charge. Yes, dexterity check. I completely forgot about that.
It's a dexterity save, so make sure to have
Dexterity save, yeah.
That would be a total 27.
You pass, you're going to take half damage.
Half of what exactly? That's the important part.
Yeah, that's the question.
It is. I don't know how much that's gonna be. And wait.
I give up. I'm not going to spend more time searching for the rest of my d6s. I'm going to roll all these and then roll any left over again.
Evasion.
Yeah,
When
let me
you're
just...
subjected to an effect that allows you to
Let's do this first.
So you take no damage.
I need to concentrate. This is a lot of dice. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That's okay. The G is dead. Oh no, hang on, sorry, no, he's not. Yeah, so yeah, that's. Oh wait, there's still an extra. Oh shit, I still need to roll an extra 4, so that's... That's going to be 57 points of fire damage.
For me or for the guards?
No, you have evasion, so you don't take any of that. That's for the two guards, so that's for the two guys in charge. So that's... Okay, let me do that,
That
guys.
damage would have taken me out to 0, by the way, if I had
Yeah, I know.
failed.
Oh, nice.
Actually,
That's
without my
that's
evasion, I
pretty...
would have died.
Yeah. This guy is hurt. Okay. The guy in charge, not so much, but they are both looking hurt. And the dragon is just gonna everyone else, by the way, everyone else in that vicinity is decimated.
Okay.
But the dragon is going to look over the camp, see if there are any notices the two guys in charge who survived, and it's just going to use the rest of his movement to fly down towards them. But that's going to be its turn.
And towards me.
And towards you, yeah. That's going to be his turn. It is the sort of captain, the chief's turn, actually. The one who was attacking, the one who was attacking, Ori. Yeah, he's still raging, so he's going to, that's a strength modifier. Okay, that's an extra.
And he makes his attacks with advantage because I reckless attack.
Yes. So that's.
Hope you got high
both
AC.
miss. I believe both miss.
Holy shit.
Yes, both of them do miss. So one of his attacks, you managed to parry, managed to block it. The other, you managed to just duck just as he goes in for the hit.
I'm gonna laugh at him.
Yeah, he's not within 30 feet. He can't do that. Okay, yeah, that's gonna end his turn. So it's back up to the top, Ori.
All right. You said he's looking pretty rough. I'm gonna try to finish him off. I don't even think I need a reckless attack. Well, no, I'll reckless attack.
Okay,
yeah, I'll reckless attack. I mean, if he's dead, who's gonna hit me?
Yeah.
One's a nat 1, but okay, wait, with advantage it'd be a 17 plus 10, so 27.
Fuck me.
That hits.
And the other one's a 21. It was 11 plus 10, so 21.
Hits.
Cool. I'm going to roll damage. Where'd my D12 go? It ran off.
Rip.
It ran away. Okay. I'll use D&D Beyond since I can't find it.
Huh. Oops.
It is. Oh, there. Never mind. I found it. Okay. I thought I lost a die. I was going to be very sad. Okay. First one's going to do 18 damage.
18. Okay.
Second one's going to do 19 damage.
Did you add the rage damage?
Yes, I did.
He is eviscerated. The first strike, you go in, you go to cut this guy in half for the first strike, and it stops right as it hits his spine. It gets wedged in, the blade gets wedged in his spine, leaves a massive cut into his body. So really annoyed that you didn't get to cut him in half. You rip your axe out and you bring it down, you bring it down onto his face and you split his face in half.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
And then you like put your boot on his chest and just kick him off as you pull your axe free.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go towards the goblin.
Got it?
As close as I can.
Okay.
So 35 feet.
Yeah. You're about 10 feet away.
Okay. Alright. That's gonna be my turn.
Cool. Bjorn.
How far away is the guy in charge?
Right now, about 90 feet.
All right, I'm gonna fly, start my approach, and as I'm approaching, I'm gonna brandish my blade, and as I cast Spirit Shroud at 5th level,
Nice.
and that is all of my spell slots except for my 1 second level and my 1st level spell slots.
Oof. Ouch.
I mean, I'm a blade singer for a reason. My job is to swing blades, not cast spells. I mean, those fireballs don't really help my case, but you get what I'm saying.
True. Okay. Is that everything?
Yep.
Cool. Lorelia.
You muted?
I just checked something real quick. Sorry.
Okay.
You're good.
I book it the 30 feet out of basically continuing to dash and hide out to outside.
You can just about make it to the entrance. So make another stealth check to see if you can actually hide from the guards that are around the entrance. Oh wait, sorry, no, they were they died.
Yeah.
They don't bother. You make it out. You just about make it to the entrance, to the gate at the entrance. Okay, it is their turn. They are going to use their entire. They are going to. Okay, yeah, just going to use their entire action to again dash and move 60 feet. Both of them. So that's their turn. The dragon is going to. The dragon is going to give chase, flies after them, wipes at one. How many attacks? Okay, nice. The dragon goes to bite at the second in command. Goes to bite him. That is going to be that does that hit or does that miss? That misses. So the second in command, as he sees the mouth of this dragon coming for him, nimbly rolls to the side. Even in plate armor, this guy's very nimble, and he ducks to the side, and then it's going to and go for 2 claw attacks against him. So that's one of them. They both hit. So that's for the claws. That's 46. More d6s. Yay. That's.
I just realized I'm basically right in front of the guy in charge right now.
That's 12 points of damage to this, slashing damage to this guy. That's.
Did I grab a flame blade?
That is going to end the dragon's turn. And he's dead, so it's back to the top.
All right.
Ori, what you doing?
All right. So the closest guy. Okay, so first, is the goblin dead yet?
He's barely staying alive, if I remember correctly.
Well, I'm gonna finish him off.
Okay, go for it.
Once I want to read the bylaws of my character. The bylaws. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go try to finish him off. I'm gonna close the distance to us, and I'm going to attack him twice.
So the second in command is dead, right?
No, he's still standing.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll that one because it literally landed on the point. Oh yeah. Does a 14 hit?
14 on the
goblin carrier, dude.
That misses.
Okay. All right.
Second attack?
No, the second attack was worse.
Oh.
Oh, right, okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, they both miss. So one of them he managed to parry with his blade, the other he manages to dodge out the way of.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Bjorn.
Alright, so, as I said, I'm imagining, now the first in command is, face to face with me.
Yeah. You're, hovering in the air above him.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna go for 2 attacks, one of which is a green flame blade. So,
nice.
So now let me roll to hit.
Blade singers, man.
They're very powerful. Okay, that was
blade singing attack is great.
It's fucking broken, man. It's basically the equivalent of double extra attack.
Exactly.
Alright, so does a 24 hit?
24 definitely hits.
Then both hit. So, the first attack is 4d8. The second attack is 3d8, thanks to my Spirit Shroud.
Nice. So you want to roll that all together?
Yep. I don't have enough d8, so I'm gonna roll the first attack first, the Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
So, that's... One sec. That's 16 plus 5, 21 damage.
21 for the first one, okay.
Yeah. And then the second one... That's 17 damage.
17, okay, that's
And from the Green Flame Blade, I'm gonna make the flame jump to the second in command, so I deals a d8 to him.
nice.
Let me double check that. And the fire... Yeah, no, it's 2d8, sorry.
2d8, okay. Go for it.
Oh, no, never mind. It's 1d8. Sorry. Because I thought it scaled similar to Booming Blade. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice. That's 11 damage. It's because it's d8 plus my my modifier.
Got it. That's to the second in command.
11 damage.
Okay, nice.
And then I'm just like gonna fucking swerve out of there.
Like dragon nope, dragon fuck, dragon nope, dragon fuck.
Yeah, I just imagine like basically like hold my blade up over my head, like slice down at him, and then like keep going with the momentum to like do a midair flip, do the second slice, and then with that momentum like turn like go down, and then just fucking whoop.
Just fucking get out of dodge. Okay,
Yeah, just
cool.
fucking Beyblade him.
Okay, Lorelia.
Make it out, and with another dash, and with that dash, if it's possible, stoop by the, is the goblin dead?
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
Shit. Is he within 30 feet of movement? There.
So you took your movement to...
Thing is, I'm trying to... If he was already dead, then my plan was to grab the scroll case and GTFO.
He would be within 30 feet of the camp, yes.
Awesome. Then, he doesn't know that I'm there. So I'm gonna use my +1 rapier and shish kebab him with that sneak attack.
Go
You
for
would
it.
have had sneak attack anyway because you know Ori's standing right there, all big
True,
and intimidating.
it
Like,
just guarantees sneak attack.
well, not big, small and intimidating. No offense.
He's wide.
He's wide, fucking wide.
He's built like a cube, actually.
Built like Minecraft Steve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some math. Hold on.
What was the hit?
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay, that's sneak attack is maxed out as well, and then rolled again.
Yeah,
That's why I said I'm gonna have to do some math. Hold on.
if
Yep.
you're a straight rogue, that's already 30 damage added on top of whatever else you're doing. Fucking hell.
I almost feel bad for this little goblin. He just doing what he's told.
Hold on.
Okay. Would you like me to save you the maths?
No.
Okay.
total of 73 damage kill.
That would eviscerate him. That's
Good.
overkill beyond overkill. That takes him to minus 50, I believe.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. As
So
you
he
go,
is dead.
as you go to like skewer the goblin with your rapier, it just pierces straight through his chest, stopping his heart. It just and blood starts spilling out of his mouth.
Unfortunately, it's a rapier.
And
You can't really...
as he, starts to die, and I'll be taking that. Thank you very much.
Well,
Take the scroll case.
you would need to do that on your next action because it's an action to take the scroll case.
Yeah.
So on your next turn,
But you know what I mean.
yeah, on your next turn you'll take the scroll case. Okay, cool. He's gone.
Rest in peace.
Cool. It is dude in charge's turn. The general's turn. He is going. Yeah, still looking good, but he is going to get rid of these. These are not needed anymore. Alright, come on. Buddy, there we go. You're far away. Oh no, he can still hit you. He's gonna take out his short bow and try and hit Bjorn
Alright.
with his short bow.
Good
You
luck.
are about 60 feet away.
Mm-hmm. Actually, like 30 feet. I'd have not used all of my movement. You mind if I change?
Oh,
that?
okay. Okay. No, since your turn has already passed.
All right. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so that he won't have disadvantage to hit you, so that's good. That misses. He goes to with his arrow, and it just sails past you.
Yeah. Like it goes for my head, but because of my blade tongue, I just like like fucking dude. It just fucking goes over my head.
Just
Over
vibing
your
in
head.
the air.
And then he's just going to, and he's going to try again. That was even worse.
This time I just stop out of courtesy and it just flies next to my head.
Okay, yeah, that's going to be his turn. Second in command, his turn. On his turn, he's going to use a bonus action to regain 20 hit points.
That's a powerful bonus action.
Yup, second wind. And then as his action, he is going to 60 feet. 60 feet. He's booking it. He's risking that opportunity attack from the dragon.
Fucking dragon bitch slaps him into a wall. The
It's a
dragon
natural
crit.
20. Okay, so how much is the? That's okay. That's already
Sorry, I started laughing
12.
because I signed what the fuck? And then a minute later, I glance down and I see the delay on the Twitch stream, and I see myself doing it on the stream.
20. That's. Oh wait, hang on. That's 12.
By the way, I just want to let you know, even if they get close to hitting me, I still have shield on deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yup.
So I can get my
then
AC
roll
up
Shield
to...
is an awesome spell.
That's 20. That's 20 point. Those 20 points he healed. Those are taken away immediately.
My AC can become 24.
Right
So
back
just
down.
max out.
And as the dragon just scratches this guy across the chest, and he's like, "Ugh," and he keeps running. But yeah, that's gonna end going to end his turn. Oh yeah, and then the dragon once again is going to turn, and he's going to. Actually, I need to roll. Breath attack recharges. He's going to use his breath attack again.
Thank God I'm 60 feet away.
Need to roll dexterity.
It's only those two. Those two get caught. Are the only ones that are caught.
Oh, okay.
Not you, because you made it out.
Oh, right. Dirt. Excuse me.
You're good.
Okay, that is. I'm just going to roll those twice. That's.
Looks like the dragon's on our side. This is going swimmingly.
Apparently.
For now.
Okay, that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Roll again.
God damn it, I forgot yawns are contagious. You got me. Under your kiss.
That was my Wookiee yawn.
Can you make... Okay, now I'm...
Going to be an extra 56 points of damage.
Fuck.
The second in command gets roasted alive. He is set on fire. The armor melts and fuses with his skin as he falls to the floor, burning and shrieking in pain before the screams die down and he dies from the fire.
That's fair.
That's 105 minus 15. Okay. The general looking guy, looking very hurt, but he's still up.
Didn't he already take his turn?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were saying, okay. Never mind.
But it's back to the top. Ori.
Alright. Now that the goblin just got devastated, I'm going to go for the... How far would you say I'm within 35 feet of the chief dude?
Guy in charge?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going... First off, would you say a minute has passed for my rage?
Yes.
Okay. Then bonus action rage.
No, it wouldn't have. No.
Okay.
It's
Okay, cool.
10 turns, and I don't think 10
Then
turns
we are
is
good.
enough.
Then I'm going to run up on him, and I'm going to reckless attack and attack twice with advantage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So first one. First attack, definitely, it's a 29.
Definite.
Almost a nat 20.
One off a crit. Second one, also a 29.
Okay, cool.
Both were one off of a crit.
Okay, roll that damage.
All right.
We call that in the biz a cock tease.
14 plus 3. 17 damage on the first one.
Okay.
19 damage on the second one.
Was that max damage? Or did you roll...
No, it was close, though. It was an 8 and a 10. Max is 12.
Oh, okay.
This guy is looking bad. Looking real bad.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. Bjorn.
Okay. Question. What's the rule on crits when it comes to Booming Blade? Is it standard spell crits or melee crits?
Booming Blade is a spell, so you max out a number of dice equal to your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. I'm just gonna fly fucking fly in and go for 2 slices.
Nice.
Okay. One was a Booming Blade, one is a regular attack. Oh, one of them is a crit. Wait,
Nice.
I didn't decide which is which. Can I?
Whichever one you like, yeah, whichever one you want.
I guess I'll pick the regular melee attack as the crit.
Cool.
All right, and the second one is a 19 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
All right, so the booming blade. Let me roll the booming blade first because that's gonna be leave the best for last. So that is. Holy shit, that's a nice roll. Oh well. Man, Spirit Shroud is good. Okay, that's 16, 18 plus 18 plus 5. That's 23 damage.
Okay.
And the regular attack is.
Do you want to roll the regular attack?
I mean, sure. I want to know how much damage I can do. Is he already dead?
Sure. Go for it.
All right. So it's 24 plus whatever I roll here plus 5. So 24.
Yeah.
Okay. That is. So 13, 16 plus 29. 45 damage.
How do you want to do this?
All right. So basically just I like getting how do you want to do this? I just like fucking fly in, go for like a slice across the chest and like using that momentum like turn around and then go for another slice, this time at the neck, and chopping him in half.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You cleave. First attack cleaves into his side. Second attack cleaves into his collarbone and cleaves down. And you split him from the collarbone, the shoulder, and the collarbone down to the rib cage. And you split that part of the body off. And there's a wet thud as the top half of his body hits the floor, and we can take yourself out of initiative.
All right. Just turn off fly as you just like land back down. Oh,
Nice.
that was,
but as you do that, the dragon turns to you and just. You have aided me in besting these animals who have kept me here. I shall make certain your names are spoken among dragons for years. You have my thanks.
It was nice meeting you, Mr. Dragon. If you ever need something made, I got you covered.
Mr. Dragon. No, that will not suffice. You must know my name.
Of course. What would your name happen to be?
Smaug. And he flies away from the camp and towards the Lonely Mountain.
Never got to
I
say
called it.
Never got to say my name to him. I'm a little sad now.
He doesn't
How's
know
he
our
supposed to-
name.
How's he supposed to tell him our names?
He's gone.
He just flies back in, just like, hey, I kind of forgot to ask you your names.
But as you retrieve the schematics from the dead captain, or sorry, the dead scout, and you make your way back to Minas Anor, where
Yep.
you managed to get back before your time was up. This only took about half an hour ish to do, including the scouting out of the location. Only took about half an hour. So, but as you make your way back into this grand sort of audience chamber, and you can see Isildur looks up, and beside him a elven figure, long brown hair, similar to Daeron, but Daeron is standing next to him, and the figure, where is it? The figure looks up and turns to Isildur and turns and says, "You have the schematics."
Mm-hmm.
Good. On behalf of elves everywhere, I, Elrond of Rivendell, thank you for your service.
Oh, it was nothing.
My friend.
Oh,
and he turns to Isildur and says, "Thanks to this decisive victory, Sauron has no weapon." And Isildur turns and says, "We are fortunate indeed." And turns to the three of you and, "Thank you, my friends." And he takes out his sword, and hang on just a sec. There we go. Okay, but so he takes out his sword and says, "If you would like to stand before me, please."
Just walk up very nonchalantly.
So for Ori and Bjorn, he doesn't really have to. How tall is Bjorn?
Bjorn is on the shorter end of dwarves, about, I'd imagine 2'9".
Tiny.
Winter is significantly taller than him.
Teeny.
Not a high standard.
And then you said that Ori was 5 foot.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm the tallest of the bunch.
Aren't dwarves really short?
6.
Yeah. So he gestures. He holds his sword by his side and just individually puts a hand on each of yours shoulders and just thanks you all individually, shakes your hands, and then once he's thanked you all with the handshakes, he puts his hands on each of your shoulders as a sort of and gestures you into a sort of kneeling position.
Oh, by the way, I just want to say I misjudged the height of a dwarf. I'm 3'6", not 2'10".
Got it.
Yeah, that was a bit much.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, but yeah, he sort of gestures for you to assume a sort of kneeling position.
I don't see why not. I go into a kneeling position.
I kneel.
I give what was the elf's name that was with us but didn't do shit?
Daeron?
Daeron. I give him a quick glare for leaving us, but then I kneel anyways.
Isildur takes his sword places it individually on your shoulders and says, "On behalf of men, elves, and dwarves across Middle-earth, I, King of Gondor, Isildur, hereby grant you all the honors of knighthood. Rise." And as he sheaths his sword, and Isildur and the others in the room, each of them take a very deep bow, and then he turns to address the others in the room and says, "Let this victory be a demonstration of our resolve, of our strength and our fortitude. This alliance of men, elves, and dwarves will never falter. And should the Dark Lord return, should we ultimately fail in our attempts to bring peace, know that this alliance, though it may break, will be reforged when the time is correct. We will fight until our dying breaths to ensure the safety of Middle-earth and to assure its protection from the forces of darkness." And he raises his sword. He raises his sword for Gondor, and then everyone in the room repeats, "For the Alliance, and for Middle-earth." That is where we are going to end today's session.
Hey, just after the celebration, Bjorn's just gonna pull up to Isildur and just, "Be careful of those ring wraiths, my friend."
Great. So, yeah, thank you for those of you on the stream joining us. I hope you enjoyed. We did try our best. I did try my best in this to do my homework. I think I did a pretty good job.
I would agree.
But if you would like to see more, there is another one shot available on the YouTube channel Die by the Dice, called Chromatic Chaos, DM'd by Rakan, in which we fight the aspect of Tiamat. So if you want to see a bunch of us power build and do some insane damage and fight the aspect of Tiamat, head over to the YouTube channel, give it a watch. Yeah. And if you like it, subscribe. Why don't you?
Drop a sub on there. I'll provide a link in the chat. Apparently, according to Twitch, I only have one viewer, and that might be my bot, but we'll see.
That might be me.
I mean,
Cool.
Streamlabs tends to fuck up, so we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Cool.
I will be ending the stream here. Thank you all for joining us, and I'll see you next time.